Oh, hey guys, welcome to the stream. I am trying to get this game wrapped up. Uh, CastleVania, Belmont's Revenge, Masque of Retribution. I guess because that's where I'm at in it, the Belmont's Revenge section. I'm gonna go ahead and post to Discord real quick. Let's see. And I want to say hi to all the new subscribers. Thanks for coming on. Trying to think of ideas to make this channel interesting, and so I'm working on it. I'm calling this one the finale, but I might have to change it to a part 4 because I don't know how it's gonna go. Part 4 finale, I hope. Let's see. I'm going to copy everything and send it out into the world. Okay. And I guess I'll drop it in a couple other spots. Trying to get this one wrapped up. Let's see. What your stuff? This one's just been surprisingly tough for what it's worth. I mean, it's a heck of a game. And here I am trying it one more time. Die game, you don't belong in this world. Though War Machine did a good job on you, so you can stay longer if you want. Yeah. So yeah, this thing is it's a survivor. This game is a survivor. What can I say? So here we go. Oh, not hearing music. Okay, that's on. Let's see. Maybe I should just restart the game. Because it started OBS first. So I don't know why I'm having sound trouble. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to shut the game for a second. And I did, Mr. Random, I did try to make it greener. The logo. And there's still some blue and red in the bat. But that's, it's okay. So I tried to go with the green that was more like, I guess I should switch over to the sort of Game Boy colors for a second. Just trying to, there's sound. Okay. Now I get the awesome intro scene. Gosh, that's so cool. You did such a good job on that. So okay, now I'm gonna move some windows and do some things, and we should be in business. Okay, yep, there's sound, game sound. What options do we have? I'm just curious. Try classic music. I don't even know if it's gonna do anything, but yeah. So I don't know what that music's from. I've never heard this. It's obviously a version of Bloody Tears, but good dramatic carry there. hearts, get our upgrades, and get ready. 42. Pretty good number.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I spent, I don't know, I guess over an hour last night getting my butt handed to me. Shoot.
Useless.
Yeah, right on me.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
No, it's not a good start. But, okay. Oh gosh, I'm down to 4. He's only lost 4. There you go.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Ugh. Final. Okay. So I played this for a while, and I talked about my CastleVania history, and I kind of had like big moments, quiet in between. Well, I was talking about sort of my overall experience with the CastleVania series, which I wanted to do some kind of formal video on at some point, just to talk about my own experience with the series in general.
Welcome to hell.
I did
I'll rip your soul
do
to
my
pieces.
own thing on Simon's Quest, and that's available to watch if you want to watch. And I made a playlist where it's called Simon's Quest is Our Quest, and it's just a collection of people's retrospectives on Simon's Quest, their experience with it. He's gonna. I knew he was gonna do that. And so that's available. That's a playlist on the channel to watch too. And you can watch my video and a whole bunch of others there. I think mine's at the top of the list because it's my playlist from my channel, so that's what I did. And then everything. Ugh. Argh. So if you want to check that out, that's there too. Sometimes I get like 40 hearts, and sometimes I get like 30. This is the third round where I got 30.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Ouch. So he's probably about to fly. He does the hand, he does the sickle boomerang, and then he does the fly. And he flies. So there's a level of things that can be predicted. Where the little flying sickles are going to show up can't really be predicted very well.
Useless.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. I took damage. I don't know if I took damage there or not. So he's probably going to jump here pretty quick. Yeah, okay. And I need to make better use. I bet he has a second form. I haven't gotten past his first form yet. Because these attacks they are avoidable. I just need to concentrate.
You will not defeat me.
Oh boy, I'm way too close, you know? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to be quiet and just see if I can do this. I'm just wondering if he has a second form. Because I just, in the previous video, fought his son, got his son under control, and dealt with that, and now he's dealing with the person who was turning the wheels behind everything.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
It's probably Death's trying to bring back Dracula. He's about to fly.
to pieces.
I was trying to get on one away one thing, and then, yeah.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Because once he's done those 2 attacks, if he's going to spend any time on the ground, he's vulnerable.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless. You will not defeat me.
Yes, I will, butthead. Just probably not this round.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Your boner hands off me. Shit. I mean, darn. So... Okay.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Okay, so he's done all his tricks, so now I can just pound him. He's gonna land here pretty quick. He's gonna do his tricks, do that.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
And I can't get over there fast enough, and... crap.
I'll rip your soul
I was
to
trying to get out of
pieces.
the way of those things. Definitely digging the background. Oof. Can you drop through the platforms? Probably, although the platform dropping doesn't exactly happen when you press the button immediately. There's a slight delay, so you have to account for that. Where did he go? Uh-oh. Just glitched out. It's like Double Dragon where the invisible guy's there. Maybe I can just hit him until... I don't think so. No. Or I could get killed and have to start over. That'll probably fix it. You can drop through the platforms. There's a delay, so that's sort of tricky. Because that was one of the issues I dealt with when I was fighting the guy that had the platforms that were going up. I was trying to go through platforms and it wasn't working so good.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Die.
Better to hit him while he's flying away. If he's flying at you, you're risking getting hit.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Okay, so he should be done. It's clobbering time.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Crap.
Die.
Uh-huh. Man, I wish I could slide or something. That would not help. But
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
pound.
You will not defeat me.
I don't know.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Okay.
Useless.
Okay.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh. Fiddlesticks. Okay, well, kind of. Once he throws his boomerang scythe and he's done his arm claw thingy, like I said, then the only thing he's going to do next is fly, so it's like, get up close and get to business. Okay, 42 hearts.
Welcome to hell, Bell. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh, good, I blocked it. I'm all the way over here, though. He's probably gonna, you know.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Crap, I thought my whip would block it. I was hopeful. Ooh, that might be an ideal sweet spot. Probably not. Oh well.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. You will not defeat me.
Oh. I've got to. I've died too many times. This is ridiculous.
Soul to pieces. Die.
Well, he didn't do his other thing, which is fine. Okay, just killed.
I'll rip your
Okay, I'm having my Norton is shooting a message at me. In the middle of my battle here. Jeez.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
At least, if he's got another form, I'm okay. Just let me live long enough to see it, you know?
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh, come on and hit something so I can stay alive. He only had 1 bar energy left, jeez. Far too close. So anything new or exciting with you, Mr. Random? Life-wise in general? Gaming? Anything?
Welcome to hell, Bell. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless.
kind of have to time the swing too, so it happens in the right spot, so I connect with the sickles when they're coming at me.
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. You will not defeat me.
Block this other things. Fudge.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh, silly. Oh, like. Oh gosh, this has got to be the last, because I spent probably an hour or more just playing this over and over and over. I got other games I want to play. I got to get done with this one.
Welcome to hell, Bella. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh. Now that I'm not trying to dodge this stuff, it just... Oh, great. Not a good spot. Not a good spot. Not a good spot.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Yeah.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Come on, he should be taking damage.
Useless. You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Mm.
I'll rip your soul.
No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hmm.
Welcome to hell, Bella. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Got right up my... Man.
pieces. Die.
Gosh.
Useless. You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
No, he decided to do it twice. I guess he maybe changes his pattern when his energy bar gets low. It's that rule that's always been with CastleVania. Take your time.
Welcome to hell. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
No, yeah, he decided to do it again, which most of the time the pattern sticks.
Useless.
Gosh, I'm already dead.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I'm not dead yet, but frick. Yeah, he did it twice. Again. Hey, Schrodinger's. Beat this guy. I can beat this guy. This guy. Come on, I can beat this guy. Yeah, he's doing it twice now. Am I being punished for losing so many times? I don't know.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Hello. He's gonna fly again.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Well,
Useless. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
crap.
You will not defeat me.
Sorry, I'm quiet because I'm trying. This is tough. Oh. There's just the sickles that I can't predict are gonna land right on me. And man, oh man.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
And then, I just so hope he doesn't have a second form. Oh my gosh.
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless.
Oh. It's just frustrating, man. I just... Oh. I should have had this guy by now, I feel like. But...
Welcome to hell. Then I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh gosh. Yeah, do it twice, why not?
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Come on, button, work.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
You first, buddy. Fuck. I couldn't help it.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. You will not defeat me. Useless. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
It's like, I don't think I want to stand in one place too long. 'Cause it, I don't know, it just feels like eventually a sickle's going to spawn right where I'm standing. And that's the hit I won't be able to get out of the way of because it'll be right on me the minute it spawns. And it's like, oh man. $46. Let's put them to use. I'll try.
Welcome to hell. Then I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Wish I had an attack that took 4 bars of health from him. Gosh.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless.
I hoped I could hit it from there, but I couldn't.
Useless.
Oh, you should have put it down between them. Why didn't you go down between them? Why? Harder to hit if you're moving. Yeah, I think so. Schrodinger's. Yeah.
Welcome to hell. Then I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to be right on him. I got that fire option. You know, 8 fireballs, one hit on him. Gosh.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh. That time I just was in the wrong time, the wrong place, and the frickin' sickle showed up. Get him twice, get him twice. Good.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh, get a hobby.
You will not defeat me. Useless. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh.
Useless.
Oh, frickin'
Your
chickens.
soul to pieces.
I had him down to 1 hit point once. Here a couple rounds ago. Oh. Oh, don't get old, don't get out of shape, folks. Probably mostly out of shape. Old you can't dodge, but out of shape you can do something about. Oh. I got a right hip that's been hurting for a while. It's not hurting as bad, it's just a dull, mild pain now, but you know, the lower back's always
Welcome to
there.
hell.
So I did something in my hand. I think I may have fractured a bone in my hand. Because I pressed it this morning and it hurt significantly to do so. Which made me think, I wonder if I, like, overextended it or something at my job.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I work as a nursing assistant and you gotta be careful when you do that stuff. Definitely smarter will beat harder every time.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I might throw it again. He didn't.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Part of my problem is that I'm stuck at this spot. This is where they will start me every time. I would like to start the level over. I would like to get a different sub-weapon. And I can't do that. I'd have to start the game over. Or I'd have to... I don't know. I think I'm stuck here. So I'm like...
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip.
Yeah, that's what happens if you try to duke it out with him. Oh. There's a part of me that's wondering if there's another update to this game that I didn't get. That the version I'm playing is a bit broken.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless.
Dang it.
Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
He has these moments. He's like, he lost 4 bars of
Your
health.
soul to pieces.
So that was good. I was in a zone. I don't know. Does he like need to be hit in the head? Like that's literally the place where if you want to hit him.
You will not defeat me. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Gosh. I don't think I've ever fought a harder version of him in any other game. So, anyway, enough with the psych out talking. Breathe, relax.
Welcome to hell, Bella. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless.
It's gonna land here pretty soon.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. Die.
Or he's just curious.
Useless. Die.
So how long I've been? 43 minutes so far.
Welcome to hell, Bella. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless. Die.
Oh, come on, whip it, block it.
To pieces. Die.
No.
You will not defeat me.
Ugh.
Die.
Oh. That wasn't going well anyway. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Man.
Welcome to hell, Bella. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
See, when I'm whipping the crap out of him and he's only lost 2 bars of health. Jeez.
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
5.
Die.
6. 8.
Useless. Die.
I can't even count right now. I can't count. It's,
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
dodge the hand coming, and that's a step in the right direction. Yeah.
Die.
Oh.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
No! He's whipping out the tricks before he hits the ground.
Die.
Of course, he's almost done, I guess. He's got reasons to get aggressive. Oh, come on. Not when I got only 3 bars of health left on him to get. Come on. This is hard not to be frustrated. I've died like 20 times.
Welcome to hell.
There's just like a wall meet somewhere.
Pieces. Die. Die. I'll rip your
2.
soul to pieces. Die.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah. Alright. Oh. Whoops. I think, so, honestly, there's going to be a little bit of luck involved. Oh, he disappeared again. So, that's fine. It's not like I don't have infinite continues or anything. Oh, goodness.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh, come on, Whip Connect. Ah.
Welcome to hell. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Ah.
Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
I think I do have to wait until he's done flashing in order to hit him the next round. Oh boy. I was taking a risk.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Ugh.
You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh, ooh.
Die.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Alright. Just gonna take a super short break. Oh. Be right back. Oof. So this... Not sponsored. Liquid Death. These actually, some of the money for these is actually going towards cleaning up the oceans. They're like 10 calories a can. Pretty much no sugar. Some of these have more flavor. Some flavors have more flavor than others, but the ones I get at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I feel good about them because they help fight plastic waste. So anything you can do to help the earth, let's do that. Gee golly gee whiz. It's Liquid Death. Here, I'll show you again. This flavor, it's probably not the flavors they have at Dollar Tree are probably not the most popular ones. They don't have the sugar. Let me look at the nutrition. It says, and I'm gonna need reading glasses here soon. 20 total calories, no fat, no sodium, 4 grams of carbs. Total sugars are 4 grams. Included 4 grams of added sugars. No protein, of course. Excuse me. They're made up of carbonated water, agave nectar, citric acid, natural flavor, mango, and orange. Or this particular one, the mango chainsaw flavored sparkling water. There's a red one I have up there too, and I think it's basically a cherry version. The purple one is basically like a low sugar version of Dr. Pepper. So I suppose they're digging into replicating flavors of your favorite beverages and making them like, 10 calories, super low sugar, stuff like that. And again, you're saving the oceans every time you buy a can. So even if you're buying them at the convenience store for $3, you can feel better about it. The green one, I think, is basically, you know, Sprite 7-Up type flavor. I haven't had the other ones because I always go to the Dollar Tree and buy the cheap ones. So I should probably explore the other flavors. I honestly wouldn't mind sponsoring them because, like I said, their efforts are doing something to help clean up the oceans and something good for the planet. And I want that to be a thing that happens in this channel. I mean, I want to play games. You know, mainly I'm playing games, or I'm doing a documentary about some neat place that I go to, like a graveyard that has a neat monument to someone that's worth talking about and remembering. You know, not that, you know, dark stories have their place too and they teach lessons, but I did visit the graves of the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers were the guys who started aviation in the world, and they were from Dayton, Ohio, which is not far from Cincinnati, where I live. So, so it was neat to visit their grave and actually be able to be close enough to go to these people's, you know, who did something that was pretty big in the world, you know, for better and worse. You know, definitely by World War I, there were planes in the air. Fighting as part of the Air Force became a thing. And is to this day. But yeah, so I want to do stuff like that. You know, always try to remind you guys, do something healthy for yourselves. You know, explore fitness, explore taking vitamin supplements to, you know, support your body. Do things that help build the body, strengthen the mind, do things like that. Get into martial arts. You know, don't just watch the 8-bit guys on the screen do all the fighting. You know, learn. You know, take up whatever style. I don't care what style you do. I do not care. I have the ones I'm interested in. I know other people are very passionate about other styles. Do something that you want to explore. If it's some weird style that everybody, you know, people are going to look be like, why do you want to do that? Diet do. Cool. Caffeine. I love the quote, tea and water. I love the quote from Jackie Chan Adventures, the cartoon, where Uncle, he talks about coffee. It should have been tea. I guess, maybe. And where he's like, did you make tea for Uncle? Did you know? Tea is the only thing keeping Uncle's ancient heart beating. You want dead, Uncle? No? Then you make tea. I love that cartoon. If you need a laugh, I would recommend Jackie Chan Adventures. I know YouTube has the seasons on sale. There are DVDs out there you can find on eBay and other places. I don't think they ever really fully did a full box set of everything, which I would totally watch because I like that cartoon that much. But yeah, definitely you need something to lighten the day with after a long day. I'd recommend Jackie Chan Adventures. Anyway, let's get this guy. Let's get this game beat. This enough is enough. Let's live that death may die here, huh? See if the game sound comes back. There it is. Okay.
Welcome to hell, villain. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
It's like I have to accept the limitations of the movement of my guy.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
That has to happen.
Die.
and that I might have the occasional sickle show up right on me. Gotta accept it. So I need to make sure I'm dodging everything else that I can do a pretty good job of getting out of the way of. And not have any, like, bonehead, you know, just foolish hits that I don't have to take.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Because I'm doing good now. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just really hoping he doesn't have a second form.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
That was just bad timing on the whip. Which is a classic CastleVania thing.
Useless.
Oh, God. Oh, wait. If you hit him, can you go through him? Well, I could go through him, but I'd probably go through his arm. Because I know one of the big things about War Machine's game is when you hit an enemy, boss in particular, usually you can, if they're in that little window of in sort of whatever in between hits, you can run through them without getting damaged. So maybe that's something I need to think about and utilize.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
You keep saying that. Kind of trying to prioritize sickle population control. Okay, that one was just not great timing.
Useless.
Must have been another one behind it.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh, I guess he wasn't done.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. You will not defeat me. I'll rip your soul
Just
to
good
pieces.
enough.
Die.
Oh. Oh. Actually, I learned about the liquid death stuff from the guy from Jackass. Steve-O, actually. He had him and was promoting him.
Welcome to hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless.
Frustrating.
Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
You gonna do it again? He's gonna fly.
You will not defeat me. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Die.
He's so low, I don't know. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
It wasn't really knocking any energy off him doing that either, so that you just duking it. There's no duking it out with this guy. That's not how the hit system works.
Welcome to hell. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
He did it again.
You will not defeat me. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
No, it disappeared. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh, go eat some Reese's. Enjoy life. You butthead.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
You gotta eat a Reese's every once in a while. It's just good for the soul. Unless there's some other kind of candy you like, in which case, please, feed your soul. Go eat that. Most of the time, you need to treat food like fuel. But every once in a while, you just need to enjoy something.
Welcome to hell. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Okay.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. You will not defeat me. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Ah. Now, Mr. Random was telling me about DD... Was it DDP or DDT yoga? I took a picture of the screen last night. I did that. I did give a brief look at the website.
Hell, then I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming. I was focused so hard on the DDP yoga. Yeah, cool. So that's like an online or videos or something you follow? Those yoga videos?
Useless.
Oh.
Welcome to hell. Then I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
It's a DVD video collection along with a book and calendar that when I was more religiously following, I lost around 2 belt sizes. Nice. Congratulations on that. Yeah, honestly, as I was on a weighted, I was on a weighted machine for, crunches. And I got through about 20 reps. Top. Your back is great at 48. Okay. Okay, that's wonderful news. That's awesome. It's great to hear, man. Yeah, I did some crunches and I did over 20 and then I tried to do more and I had a spasm. So that wasn't fun. And I know there's a couple things I should do. I should probably make sure my potassium intake is good, and I should, I don't. Yeah, I've heard about working muscles to failure. When you go to the gym, you need to work them till you can't lift them with the weight anymore, and that's where the building begins. I know flexibility matters too. You gotta try to stay as flexible as possible. I have a desk job, so I have a desk treadmill for my sanity. Awesome. Okay, Schrodinger's cool. Great. That's good too. Yeah. Flowing water never grows stale. It was something Bruce Lee said in an interview that I heard about. And how the old folks at 90, they're still doing their Tai Chi, they're still out there moving and jiving in the parks. And they're not sitting in wheelchairs like a lot of our old elderly population is. Some of those Eastern methodologies. Just doing something to keep the body following the mind and all that, and keeping that connection active and strong. Full gym in our garage as well. Awesome. Fantastic.
Useless. You will not defeat me. Your soul to pieces. Useless.
That should have hurt him a lot more than it did.
Useless.
It didn't work. Yeah, you're right. It didn't. I tried the Dugout method again. Yeah, working till failure is how I do. What they say here is a bad idea. Yep, exactly. Part of what DTP teaches is motion. It's not just 500 crunches will work. Trust me, bro, because I tried that once. Now I like. When I go, and it's probably not enough. And maybe the problem with my regimen is the lack of consistency. 80% failure, then do increments downward. Yeah, because I mean, if you have a day where there's something else you need to do besides go to the gym, you might need your strength for other activities. That's one thing that I kind of picked up in my martial art meanderings. I guess I'll call them meanderings. I mean, I looked into Bruce Lee quite a bit, and I know he talked about having functional muscles. I mean, he wasn't worried about bulking up and having size because he said the bulky muscles are going to get in the way of my techniques. So he didn't necessarily want to go there, but he wanted strong and solid and flexible. And Bruce could put his head between his knees. So, and like he would hold out his arm, and people would say, "My God, it's like steel or something." He would hold out his arm and flex and say, "Feel my arm." He would say, "Feel my arms." And from what I understood, he would work out 6 days a week, 2 hours a day. There's a guy named John Little who has been allowed to look through a lot of Bruce's notes by the family. Because I know there's another guy named Beardy out there. I did not do Jeet Kune Do. If I did anything at all, I looked at Tai Chi. And I did Yang style for about a year. And I learned form sets. And I didn't learn applications. Really. I didn't really learn applications. I had some I had a teacher who could explain them, who could perform them and do them. But he was really about us doing the forms. And we did Qigong. The 8 brocade, which I have memorized, thank goodness. I should just, if I was just doing that every day, that would be helpful, I'm sure. So I looked at Tai Chi. Order should be stretch, then work out, then stretch, then cool down. 30 minutes focus every other day in the beginning. Work your way into actually doing things every day if you rush into that. Right. Yeah. Tai Chi is great for movement and Qigong. I'm going to turn off sound on the game for a minute. Will be bad for you in the long run. Form is important both in yoga and martial arts. Yeah, I think form's important in weightlifting too. I mean, bad body mechanics will, you'll break you rather than build you. So I think about that stuff. I generally do the machines because I guess the machines kind of, for the most part, as long as you, like I go to Planet Fitness, there's a Planet Fitness in my town, and they have little pictures next to you that show you the right form when you're doing the machine versus free weights. And I hear the benefits of free weights, and I believe it. There's no thing platform to put your arms on or something when you're doing the curl or the bicep curl or whatever. But I tend to, so my routine, I was going to talk about my routine. So I go to the machines. Usually the only thing I do when I go to the gym is I lift. And I go to the machines when I do it. There's the tricep. You're sort of pushing out for the tricep. There's a bicep curl. There's the shoulder press. There's the press here. And then there's the press here. I'll do the leg machines. I'll do the ones where you're actually curling them down, pushing them down, or then the ones where you're lifting them up. I do those. Then might focus on the core some with doing the weighted crunches and the back machine that you curl back on for the back muscles. And I guess I kind of think of, when I do that, I think of Bruce Lee had a Macy circuit machine that he would do his stuff on, or that was one of the big things he did. I know he did a lot of stuff, and he was trying things all the time, and that was great. He was always exploring and trying new things. He had that. I think he was pretty big on isometric exercise. Machines limit your growth, it avoids stability and core compensation development. Right. So my thought was I should probably, if I can get steady about going on the machines for a while, I can get strong enough to where then I can start free weighting. Try mixing both. That was my sort of plan, and then it's like, well, I have to get the consistency down, and I've been, like, I don't know, just letting myself be emotionally overridden a lot, and just dealing with some personal stuff that I have to, face, and, things you have to walk away from, or find a bad habit and you replace it with a good habit, that kind of stuff. So machine and free weights. Yeah. And Bruce talking about yin and yang and how important balance is, and Taoism as a thing, and Taoism and yin and yang being the mother of 10,000 things, and I get why they say that, what it is. And there was a Tai Chi teacher out in California I did about a year of some stuff with. Mostly we went over Qigong. He was big on Chen style. I guess Chen style is considered the most martial of all the styles, but again, style argument. I don't want to go there. I want people to, when it comes to the style thing, I'm like, you're going to do what you want to do. You want to do Wing Chun, do Wing Chun. If you have a teacher who does a different style and says, well, Wing Chun only covers about half of everything you should get out of martial arts, it's like, well, I really want to be up on the Jong, on the Mok Jong, and I want to do the form sets, and I want to do that. And you can feel cool when you do the form sets, and that's cool, but you got to be real about, if I had to apply this, what am I going to do? Is this going to work? And, have that level of humility when walking into it. So the style thing, I'm like, okay, just do what you want to do. Be real about what you're studying. Where does it work? Where does it need work? That, and let that be your, those things be your guide. Taoism is a wild religion. Yeah, I guess that what I got from Taoism is you harmonize with nature. You try to go with the flow as much as you can. Sort of in the Buddhist ideas of detachment and things like that. You get into that. What was it? Repose in the nothing. Have fun and learn the discipline. There you go. There's two big things you should take away from whatever it is you're studying. And I liked Bruce's idea on functional muscles. Like I'd like to look lean, and I'd like to feel strong, and I'd like to be capable of moving my body when I want to move it. And not just martially, in ways that I do my job. Like I feel like the attention to body mechanics that I feel, all styles have it, end of the day. But Tai Chi, when I looked at Tai Chi, I felt like the attention to detail and thinking about how you're coordinating and moving I think Xingyi is another style that they talk about the 6 harmonies: the ankle, the knee, the hip, the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist, and getting all these guys together. Like Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch is because it's a really, you fit that much power into that small of a movement because you've gotten that sharp in your understanding of what your body's going to do within that small space and what that kind of thing. Lift with your legs, not with your back. Yeah, punch from the ground, not from your shoulders. Sort of a similar concept with in punching, I guess. What they talk about in the Wing Chun stance, where you begin to talk about feeling an energy, and it's not mystical per se, but it's feeling an energy coming up into your legs, up into your lower abdomen, and being able to sort of coordinate that into your arms and fire it out into your punches. Good light read is the Tao of Pu. I've heard of it. I've heard of the Tao of Pu. I didn't know there was a Te of Piglet. I am familiar with the Tao Te Ching, or the Tao Te Ching. I had a smaller copy of it somewhere that I did read most of. It's basically the Chinese Book of Proverbs. And I have another version of it that's very thick that was written by a Tai Chi master that I have cracked into. It's on a shelf. I got a shelf up here with a bunch of books. I even bought the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Medicine, which I have not read at all yet. I have a lot of books on my shelves. I don't need to go to the library because I have years worth of reading to do sitting in my room with me, technically. I have Bruce Lee's fighting method. I have The Art of Expressing the Human Body, which I think basically tracks Bruce's workouts as time went on, how they changed from the beginning up onto the end of his life. And I have a lot of books that I need to read. Books. Chi. Yep. Oh, Chi. Yep. Chi. Prana. That's that stuff. Yeah. I know there's a guy on here on YouTube, the Kung Fu Genius. If you want to learn a lot about Bruce Lee and get like a Bruce Lee that was a mortal guy who made mistakes, who actually had a cocaine habit towards the end of his life, that is the Bruce Lee that you will learn about from Sifu Alex Richter, who has a Wing Chun school out in New York. They're called City Wing Chun. It's great. Because he doesn't just study Wing Chun. He's in regular contact with some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys. He wants to make sure that his students are aware of it, and what they're doing. He's concerned that a lot of the Wing Chun out there that's taught is stuck in a certain time period and is not adapting to the modern era. So he's making sure that his Wing Chun is doing that. He was under one of the Sifus who learned from Yip Man, Sifu Yip Man Sifu, Lung Ting Sifu, and he said Lung Ting was great up until the point where he's like, okay, things need to evolve, and Lung Ting said, I want you to teach it my traditional way, and he said, I don't want it. I don't feel like I'm benefiting my students by leaving them stuck. So he left the organization. Art of War, right. Which I think, as a citizen who votes, has the right to vote in their country, should probably read The Art of War. So they can make better decisions as a voter. Anyway, I was playing a game and now we're talking about all this stuff, but that's fine. That's cool. We're just having a nice time chatting and sharing. So I got a lot of books that I should read, or do something about, and yeah. So like physical fitness and all that stuff. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, bless him, he's doing a gym thing. got a program started. Or I guess they're obviously going to pay you half your tuition that you would pay back if you stick with the program. Show that you stuck with the program. So you're going to go in, jump the arm. What's that mean? To quote Dragon the Bruce Lee story, what's that mean? You guys killed my dad in Korea. You think I'm happy to see you in my gym? That was a line. That was from that movie. I know that movie had a lot of fiction in it. I know that. And like I said, I read Matthew Pauly's biography on Bruce. I pay attention to what Alex Richter says because Alex Richter does present Bruce Lee as an imperfect human being who also worked very, very hard and became very, very skilled and things like that. Unfortunately, probably choosing cocaine and doing some other things that were Hollywood-related choices were probably not the best ones he could have made. Giant skeleton arm that you've been jumping. Jump the arm. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's what I mean. I'm trying to make sure you remember what was going on. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm definitely need to watch out for the arm because that's knocking off 4 bars off my health every time it connects with me. Try to watch the sickles as much as possible. Time that whip swing. So I make sure it connects and blocks things when it needs to block them. Get in what close range hits I can. Probably watch what it's doing to his energy bar because you can't just cheese the guy and whack him a bunch of times. War Machine set it up so you're gonna have to calculate your strikes. Yeah. So, all right. Shall we give this guy another go? You guys watch the channel called Martial Club? That's another good one. They're about the traditional Chinese martial arts, and I think they're actually involved in a Marvel film. Actually got to do some fight choreography, and I think they're even in the movie. So congratulations to them on that. Okay, sound. Okay, 46 hearts. Woohoo. Alright.
Welcome to hell. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Dodge the arm.
Die.
Oh, watching out for... Yeah, I need to pay attention to the sickles, but I just didn't connect with them.
Die.
The 2 of them that came at me.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Watching out for the arm.
Useless. Useless.
Yeah, right on the head.
Die.
I don't know. Sometimes you can hit them a lot.
Soul to pieces.
Sometimes you can't.
Die. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Where'd I go? I lost myself.
Defeat me. Die.
I just needed a break. I just died so many times. Schrodinger's, I think you asked about Jeet Kune Do in Cantonese. Jeet Kune Do. Art of the Intercepting Fist. I did not, like I said, Tai Chi was the Chinese martial art that I've actually taken time, did the forms, did some form sets. I did push hands exercise one time. But in terms of application, it never really got to that level. Because I have a teacher who, he's American, but he really does kind of follow the traditional teaching. He wanted, I think he probably wanted me to stay for a couple of years at least before it was going to go anywhere towards really getting serious and digging into the gritty of the application of the art. Wing Chun, I tried to learn some of the form sets. I think the Seo Nim Tao, which is the first one. I never got into Chum Kyu or Bia G.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I had a pretty much one day with a buddy who we went over a lot of BJJ techniques in his basement. I took karate as a kid, karate. I'm gonna try to say it more in Japanese fashion. Oh, I almost had him that time too. And taekwondo a little bit. Very informal. I had a buddy who liked to have some boxing gloves. He's like, hey, let's spar. It's like, hey, I don't want to die. I don't know. We were kids, so how serious was that going to be? It wasn't a gym. It wasn't a real professional coach. It was just a couple of kids with gloves in the backyard. We didn't even have mouth guards.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Probably about to win. Oh, excuse me.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Okay, I tried to go down on the platform and it didn't happen. And that's fine. But I never got to like an official Jeet Kune Do school or you know, things like that. Like,
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
I guess it's like I had the intention of going with JKD, and then I went with kind of more Wing Chun Tai Chi. Just curiosity and trying forms and things like that. I kind of worry about, like, not that there aren't really structured. There's a school out in Cincinnati called Reed's Academy. And Reed studied with Dan Inosanto. He went out to California and I guess, you know, basically learned Jeet Kune Do. I think he's certified as an instructor from Dan. And I think Dan does come out to the school and they checks on progress and all those things. And so that's great. You know, Dan's getting up there. He's like in his 80s or something now. But, of course, we have people who are going to carry the torch.
You will not defeat me. Useless. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oof, good enough.
Useless.
Oh, making the wrong decision staying down there.
I'll rip your soul to pieces.
I'll get that whip going.
Useless.
Ah, Please, I'd like to just beat him. Or at least get past his first gosh darn form.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Useless. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh, come on and turn into your second form or die or whatever, because I hit you and you had no energy on your bar. Oh. Freaking game.
Welcome to Hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Yeah, too close.
Useless.
Where am I? I don't even know where my guy is.
Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Wow, that seemed to happen fast. Yeah, it was so freaking close. He had no energy on his bar, but he's deaf. You know, that doesn't mean so, you know, the fight goes on.
Welcome to Hell, Belmont. I'll rip your soul to pieces.
Okay, that was my silly fault.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Okay, well, don't you cancel out my whip strike. Don't you do that. Not cool, game. Not cool.
I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die. Useless. Die. I'll rip your soul to pieces. Die.
Oh.
You will not defeat me.
Oh, jeez. Right on me.
I'll rip
Twice.
your soul to pieces. Die.
Ah, crap. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna call it. It's getting late. Guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. It's nice to just talk about stuff and hear about your journeys with stuff. And your recommendations. Thank you so much. I'm trying to make this a better year. So that's definitely some stuff to consider and think about. And that's what I'm going to do. So, all right. Well, thanks again for stopping by, guys. Why do you use the cross so much? I'm not. Yeah, part 5. Yes, part 5. I will play until I win. I will. So that'll have to be on a day where I have time. So I have to make sure that part 5. So I might play something next time I stream. Probably might be a different game, but if it's not gonna be one I have time to, you know. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. You know, keep up whatever good habits you got going on. If you got a bad one, think about what good one you could replace it with. And yeah, that's I guess the best I can say. And you guys have got my prayers and good energy going your way. Thanks again. And we will see you very soon in the future.